Ciao, mi chiamo Cresta, sono ghanese e un operatore socio sanitario. È molto difficile per me studiare in italiano, anche per te studiare in italiano, ma dobbiamo studiare lo stesso perché viviamo in Italia. Vuoi studiare con me? Allora, benvenuto al mio canale Us Made Easy. Ho creato questo canale come un canale di studio, ripasso e revisione per gli altri stranieri che stanno facendo questo corso ma hanno difficoltà con la lingua italiana, oppure per le persone che vogliono seguire questo mestiere, anche loro hanno difficoltà con la lingua italiana. E la cosa più bella, la cosa più importante è che tutto ciò che impareremo su questo canale facciamo tutto nella lingua inglese. Allora cominciamo. So guys, as I was saying, if you are in Italy and we talk about us is an acronym. That is OSS, Operatore Socio Sanitario. When we say an us, who is an us? An us is a person that has obtained a professional certificate by following a specific professional formation. So after you have followed this formation for many months or a year and you were able to pass the final exams, you got a certificate to become a nurse and also to start operating in various hospitals and also retired homes that we normally call Casa di Riposo o RSA o Centro di Uno Comunità or Servizio Domiciliare. All these areas, after you have finished doing this course, you will get a certificate to work in all these areas. So if we say somebody is a nurse, what are some of the tasks and the activities and the things us normally do? We have many tasks. If you are a nurse, you are very important in the society. We have many tasks. And for me not to say something different from what I was taught in class, I have listed down some things that will help us to know what we do as a nurse. So if somebody is a nurse, excuse me, what are some of the compiti or immersioni that the us normally do? As a nurse, as I already said, you either work in the hospital, in the casa di riposo, or you do servizio domiciliare or centro di uno. That is a daycare for the elderly people. Or you work in the comunità. The comunità is also a place made for the handicap. When we say handicap comprises of many things. So handicap, that is the disabled people, somebody who was born with disability and somebody who also obtained it through maybe accident or by birth or something. So if you are nurse, you have many tasks. But I would like to mention few of them. If somebody is your first time clicking on my video and watching me, you will know what an us do because many people have tarnished the image of us by describing it as a dirty work. But if you have the passion for humanity and you have empathy for people, if you enter into this course, you will know that it's absolutely different and totally different from what people used to describe it outside. So if you are a nurse, first of all, let's start with the hospital so that we come to the social aspect. If you are in the hospital, you provide support for nurses. You provide support for nurses during the activities in the hospital. It is the us that usually take care of the person before the nurses comes in to do medications and therapy and all those kind of things. So in the hospital, the us usually do what we call the parametri vitali. Those ones are taking of the temperatures, body temperatures, checking the pressione arteriosa, that's the pressure, checking the saturazione di ossigeno, and many parameters. Is the us that does all those activities before a nurse or a doctor comes to visit the person. Also, we help patients who are totally or partially impaired, like somebody who can do anything through diseases or maybe accident or something that has impaired the person. The person can't do anything, or the person can't perform daily life activities like drinking, bathing, washing of teeth, walking, sitting, and eating, cooking, all those kind of things. The person can't do it on their own. So we offer help and we provide services to this kind of people. We have the opportunity to be doing little medications. So when we also have the support, we have the chance of supporting the patient or the guest to eat and also taking medication. We also help to prevent bed sores, because when the person lie down for too long, they begin to form sores around their bottom. We help in we help in preventing all those type of bed sores. And also we also observe and collaborate with the nurses and the doctors to make plan and treatment for certain patients. We also transport biological materials. When we say materiale biologici, we mean the urine, the feces, all those. Maybe they need to conduct a test on a certain patient. It is the competence of the us to do all those raccorda. You go and then you go and then, let me say, you take some of the urine. You'll be given indication on how to do it by the us, and then the nurses are our response, like they are the people. Let me say, whilst the doctors are ahead of the nurses, they are ahead of us, so we take indications from the nurses, so you'll be taught on how to do all those things. We also help in primo soccorso, interventi di primo soccorso. When we say interventi di primo soccorso, during your activity in the RSA or the casa di riposo, casa protetta, domicilio, ospedale, if something happens and maybe a patient faints or a patient can't breathe well, what are some of the first 8 things you would do to save the person before you call the emergency line or you call a doctor or a nurse? There are certain things you need to know and do. So we do all those things around us. And when it comes to the activities of sterilization, sanification, sanitization, the sanitification, and all those, excuse me because I'll be adding the Italian and the English, all those things you have to take part. If an instrument is used to perform operation on a patient, or is used to perform medication on a patient, afterwards is the duty of the us to gather all those instruments and then start the process of the sterilization. So you start by doing the decontamination, then you go to the lavage. You'll be taught all those kind of things. And also we collaborate with many other professional figures. When we say professional figures, we have the physiotherapist, and we have the surgeons, we have the doctors, we have the nurses. They are all professional figures that we collaborate with them during our activities. So if one asks, there are so many activities you will do, and it is very important to join with me on this channel, as we are going to discuss most of the things we learn in class that we find it difficult to understand because they are taught in Italiano, and we are going to explain everything in English for us all to understand. If there are anything you don't understand, either you are doing this course already, you are heading towards your final exams, you wanted to do this course, and then you want to know information about the socio sanitario course, you can comment or you can write it down below the comment. If there are certain topics you don't understand and you want me to help you, or you want us all to discuss, just comment in the comment section that we are going to treat every topic one after the other. And also most of the questions that they normally ask during exams, we are going to treat all here on my channel. Thank you all for watching, and I am asking you to like my videos and also share to other people, other foreigners, Ghanaians, Nigerians, whoever that speaks English that want to do this course but has difficulty with the Italian language. So we are all going to learn together. Studiamo insieme corso OS. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.